AJ Styles is one of the most popular and loved superstars in WWE history. The phenomenal one made a name for himself outside of the promotion before making his debut in the company at Royal Rumble 2016. However, this year was off to a horrible start for his fans. Styles had announced towards the end of last year that he would hang up his wrestling boots at some point in 2026, having already given more than 2 decades to the business. While fans were expecting to witness another John Cena-esque year-long retirement run, Styles was forced to put his career on the line against Gunther at last month's Royal Rumble event. AJ Styles retired at WWE Royal Rumble 2026. Gunther ultimately defeated Styles at the event, bringing his illustrious in-ring career to an end. However, with the Royal Rumble event taking place in Saudi Arabia this year, not a lot of American fans got a chance to bid adieu to their beloved star. Recognizing the same, WWE made a huge announcement on tonight's episode. Next week's episode of Monday Night Raw will be taking place at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. With the show set to take place in AJ Styles' hometown of Georgia, next week's episode of Raw is set to be an AJ Styles tribute show as announced tonight on the Red brand. The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, made his earth-shattering return during the men's Royal Rumble match in Riyadh last month. The return didn't last long as he was unceremoniously eliminated during Jey Uso's entrance by Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. Lesnar was involved in a fierce face-off with Oba Femi, sparking rumors of a massive WrestleMania clash between the two. On the other hand, reports also suggested that Lesnar is listed internally to face LA Knight at WrestleMania 42 as of late January. In the lead-up to WrestleMania, fans are expecting WWE to bring back Lesnar to plant the seeds and eventually announce his match against either Knight, Oba, or someone else for the event. Lesnar is officially announced for an appearance on next week's show in Atlanta. The February 23rd episode of Raw will serve as the go-home show for Elimination Chamber, and an appearance from Lesnar has raised the stakes for the show. There's only one possible WrestleMania 42 opponent for Seth Rollins if he returns to WWE early. Former WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins has been away from in-ring action after injuring his shoulder at Crown Jewel, Perth. He got hurt during his champion versus champion bout against Cody Rhodes. Some reports initially suggested that the Visionary might return to the Stamford-based promotion before WrestleMania 42. He was rumored to face Braun Breaker at the Showcase of the Immortals. However, the much-awaited showdown is in jeopardy. There's no confirmation on whether Rollins will be cleared to return in time for WrestleMania. If he comes back before the show of shows, he could face a major superstar since Breaker is sidelined with an injury. The name in question is Bronson Reed. Major roadblock for Rollins before WrestleMania. Braun Breaker is out due to an injury that he reportedly sustained during his appearance on Monday Night Raw after the Royal Rumble 2026 Premium Live event. The 28-year-old rising star underwent surgery and could miss the show of shows. Since Breaker excommunicated Rollins from the Vision, he was the logical opponent for the Visionary at Mania. However, WWE could be forced to change its reported plans for the former Universal Champion. Rollins has a score to settle with Bronson Reed. Following Rollins' shoulder injury, Braun Breaker attacked him and removed him from the Vision. However, the second-generation star wasn't the only one who laid hands on the Visionary. Bronson Reed was also involved. If Breaker is out, Rollins could face the Australian star at the Showcase of the Immortals. Reed and the former Shield member feuded for a long time before the Aucilla joined the Vision. Therefore, they are no strangers to each other. WWE may already be laying the seeds for Reed vs. Rollins. Triple H and the creative team have seemingly already started building a potential Mania showdown between Seth Rollins and the Vision. Fans saw a mystery masked man attack Breaker using the Visionary's finisher at Royal Rumble 2026. On last week's Monday Night Raw, Austin Theory was ambushed by the mystery man, creating more suspense around the storyline on the road to WrestleMania. Rollins might be revealed as the man behind the mask, as he recently claimed that he didn't need his shoulder to perform the curb stomp, hinting at being the mystery assailant. Rollins might lock horns with Bronson Reed at Mania to conclude the storyline.